Alright y'all, so this took place in March of 2021, 16 years old. Ya boy was taking his driving test and classes just to get his driver's license, cause ya boy still had his driver's permit at the time. Basically, I needed like 70 hours of driving, plus 3 driving classes in order to take the test to obtain my driver's license. So, basically, I had enrolled for a class in March of 2021 with this one dude named Luis. Now, I don't know what the man looked like, but that was the only available instructor at the moment. All the other ones were taken, and I just wanted my license already, so I enrolled with this Luis guy. So, I'll cut the details short. I showed up to the driving school that faithful cloudy day in March at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I walked into the building. It was like a waiting area at the front entrance, and someone from the front desk came up and said, "Hey, what's your name?" Told them my name, and they said, "Are you here for the driving lessons?" "Yup. Your driving instructor will be out in just a moment." So I waited there for a little, and then moments later, a dude came out with such high but laid back energy and said, "Yo, broski, what up, my dude? You here for the driver's test?" "Yup." So immediately I assumed this was my driver's instructor. I thought this was Luis. He looked like a Luis too. Sweet. This dude looked super duper relaxed, chill, and laid back. I was gonna vibe with him easily during the lesson. This was gonna be a good driving lesson. I could tell. He brought such super laid back energy. "Alright, perfect, broski. What's your name?" Gave him my name. Never mind, you're not my student. Damn it. That's when I heard a raspy voice go, "Rrr." I turned around. God damn it. It was this elderly man. He looked like he was in his late 80s. He had a cane and fedora. I don't know why the fuck he was still working and why the fuck he was a driving instructor, but it's whatever. So, this was Louise. It took him like 5 minutes to walk over to me. And once he finally got to me, he goes,
"Hello, young chap. My name is Louise, and I'm going to be your driving instructor today."
Oh, I'm fucked.
"Come on, let's get started."
We walked outside into the parking lot where there were a bunch of cars for driver's ed. We got to one of the cars. Now, you guys gotta understand, this all took place during quarantine. So, adults were super duper paranoid and extra about the Rona, especially elderly people. So, before I could get into one of the cars, this motherfucker started spazzing on me.
Hey, stop! Corona! Back away from the car. I need to spray before you enter the car.
Okay, damn. Okay, Gramps. So, after damn near 10 minutes of spraying the car with anti-germ shit and making sure everything was ready before I hit the road with this guy, we left the parking lot and he told me to make a right turn out of the parking lot and into the road. As we were getting out, this man goes,
"You remind me of my grandson."
Thanks? And then he went on a life rant about his grandkids and his retirement plans. I did not care. So, at the time, I was driving with a learner's permit for 7 months. This was slight work to me. So, as you guys know, there are 3 driving lessons you gotta take before you take the actual test for your driver's license. The first test is just a basic road test. The second test is parallel parking. And the third test is driving on the highway. So, this was my first test. So, it was just a basic road test where I drive on the road. Piece of cake, chocolate cake, you know. But as I started driving, we got to a red light in a line of cars. Cool. Louise then said,
"Okay, so what you are going to do is make a U-turn once the light turns green."
Okie dokie. So, once the light turned green and all the cars in front of me started moving, I made the U-turn. And then this motherfucker Louise grabbed the wheel and said,
"Stop it."
He started swerving the car, and I almost hit another car while doing a U-turn. I was like, that was correct. You almost crashed us into that car.
No, that wasn't. You clearly don't know how to drive. Drive forward.
I was already fried on where this was going. The entire ride, this man would not shut up about his grandkids and was nonstop asking me about the vaccine. Like, bro, I don't know and I don't care. I'm just here to get my fucking driving credit so I can get my driver's license. So, midway during the drive, I was just driving around the area, and y'all gotta realize, this entire ride, Louise was nonstop talking about his grandkids, corona, retirement, and the vaccine. That's all he talked about during the ride. And midway during the drive, I noticed it got awfully quiet. So I asked, Louise, where do I go now? Louise? Louise? So this motherfucker fell asleep while he was teaching a student. Great. So I tried waking the speck of dust up. Louise. 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 Louise.
Oh, hello, young chap. You know something witty? You remind me of my grandson. Oh, this reminds me of a time when my grandkids came to visit me. Oh, I lived alone for so many years.
This again? You already explained your whole life story and your grandkids. Just tell me where the fuck to go. Okay, that's great. Do you know where to go now?
Oh, right. Just keep driving forward.
So yeah, this dude was in absolutely no position to be teaching anybody how to drive. At all. How about those retirement plans you were talking about earlier, young chap? So yeah, we kept driving and this dude fell asleep again. Like, bro, what is it with old people and sleeping? I swear, y'all fall asleep at the worst moments, bro. So yeah, he fell asleep and I'm like, bro, this again? I hate old people. So I woke him up.
What? Oh, hello, young chap. You know something witty? You remind me of my grandson. Oh, this reminds me of a time when my grandkids came to visit me. I lived alone for so many years and
Okay, I get it. Your grandkids, that's amazing. Just tell me where to go, please. After an excruciating amount of time driving with this piece of dust, we got back to the driving school, and this motherfucker rated me 3 stars out of 5. He said I was not a very good driver. But you know what? Fuck this. I'm getting a new driving instructor. Got a new driver's instructor. It was cool after that. Got my license months later, and yeah,